So here it is, the Asus Zephyrus Duo 16, and I mean, man, what a beautiful laptop. It is a work of art, and here it is next to my original 2017 Asus Zephyrus. This is the GX 501. This has been a workhorse of a laptop for me. I have used it to death these last 8 years, and it has been very good actually. And one more thing I'll show you. There's a cool thing about this Zephyrus. It's kind of the opposite of this Zephyrus. Now both of these are thin and light laptops. So the problem with thin and light laptops is heat. How does heat escape? And also, I really like this touch, this line. And why did that light just turn on by itself? Hold up. Okay. So when you open it up, it lifts up from underneath. So it's a really cool, neat little thing, and because it lifts up, you also have this whole deck here which pulls air in from around you, and then it exits out from the back and, you know, underneath the laptop. Sorry, it's not the cleanest right now. I have been using it for a lot of different things lately. Wait, that sounds wrong. Anyway, moving on. This is my 501 Zephyrus with the GTX 1080 Max-Q, and it was my first gaming laptop, and it is still one of my favorites. And why the hell did you turn on again? Okay, you know what, let's just I'll just disconnect. There we go. Okay, so this comes with a wrist rest, because obviously the keyboard is, you know, it's at the edge, so there's nothing to put your wrists on. Let me just try to plug it in and turn it on real quick. I know I should be focusing on this, but just give me a second here. And of course it has lights in these areas. This one sometimes turns off, which is, oh, Hexa, my favorite game ever. Anyway, this also doubles as a numpad, but you know what? Let's leave that aside for a second. We are here today for this Zephyrus. This is going to be what I'm going to be working on for, you know, games, videos, recording, everything. This is going to be my machine from now on, and I'm going to miss you a lot. I love you so much still. Anyway, let's just take a look at the box here, and it's got a lot of very cool little details. So GX501 is the model code or whatever, and I suppose all of these are coordinates to, oh, this is the coordinate to Asus headquarters. And I really like this logo here for the Zephyrus. It's very, you know, reminiscent of like Abstergo or like the Animus. Like it just feels like the perfect laptop for an AC fan, which is kind of sad that I call myself, but you know what? I'm too far into this, so I can't escape this. I'm an AC fan. I can't escape this. Anyway, let's open up the lid. So the laptop actually rises up, which is a really neat little detail. And it's got these lines, this sort of like this like half effect or whatever, which is similar to the original Zephyrus I have over here. I should, you know what, I should turn this around. So yes, there's a line going across. There's different, it's brushed this way here, it's brushed differently here. Here you've got a completely different effects, and it's really cool. It's got this like purple gradient going through this line, and this unfortunately it doesn't light up or anything, whereas on this one, this lights up. It has LEDs inside, as you can see. Now when you take the laptop out, you have this little cover here that I've seen a lot of people that have unboxed this laptop. They just pull this out and they toss it aside, and they move on to, you know, the books and stuff, but that doesn't matter to me right now, because this is actually something special. So let's just close this beautiful box, and let's take a look at this. So this, let's see. Okay, I think I got it. So this basically doubles up as like a stand. So, well, I'll just move this box real quick. And basically, so this points backwards, and then you take the laptop and you put it on like this. And yeah, I think, let me just see. Yeah, okay, we're good. I think this goes a bit further. Oh, okay, that was close. Yeah, there we go. So this gives us a good position, so when I reveal the party trick of this, boom. God, what a beautiful laptop. God damn, this is beautiful. You can see the PCB underneath, and of course it glows. I mean, it lights up because, you know, expensive laptop. It's got the AMD Ryzen 9 7945HX and a GeForce RTX 4090 with 16 GB of VRAM, 32 gigs of RAM, and 2 TB is the storage. So let me just, oh yeah, let's actually, since I was going to plug this in, let's actually take a look at the charger. Oh my god, the difference. So this is the brick. It is huge. Okay, look at this. This, and that is the old Zephyrus brick, which is very tiny compared to this, and that felt big, and this is bigger, and the wire is just thick. So this is the plug, the charging wire, whatever, and this is the new one. It is thick. I had to put in an adapter to fit it. Now these cables are thick here too, because look at this, whereas in the original you don't have any of that. So let me plug it in and turn it on. So as I've plugged it in, I figured I would show you the I/O, or the ports. Oh, one other interesting thing, since it's a Zephyrus, when the lid's closed, you have this little cutout, so you can see that it's charging, and you can see it here on the original one as well. And let's take a look at the ports before we turn the laptop on. So we've got the charging port, which is not in an ideal position for me. I would have liked it as further back as possible, at least here, because in the Zephyrus and the older one, as you can see, it is much further back. Now, enough about that. It's not going to be a huge deal for me. We've got a USB-A, USB-C, a micro SD card, headphone, and microphone. And on the other side, we've got another USB-C. I guess this also works as a charge port and display out. I think I'm not sure about that. There's no Thunderbolt 3 as far as I know. And on the back here, Ethernet, USB-A, and HDMI out. HDMI out, I feel it's in the perfect position. HDMI port, the HDMI port is in a good position. The USB-A is also in a pretty good position, I feel, and of course the Ethernet as well. I would have liked maybe one or two more USB-A ports, but that's fine. The I/O is pretty good on this laptop. So as you just saw, there is an incredible hinge that Asus have made. One thing I know is that this can handle 20 kilos of weight. Not that I would ever put anywhere near as much weight on this. You know what? Let's turn it on. I have been waiting too long, so let's turn it on. So they've logged into my Asus was kind enough. Oh, okay. Right. And it's got per key RGB, which this one doesn't have. And you know, it's nice. It's really nice. And just like I showed you, the number pad on this one comes up on the trackpad like that. If we go over here, it comes up here. I think the color changes as well, which is pretty cool. This one only stays red, which is not as cool, but hey, it's nice. One thing I don't like about this laptop, very nitpicking, by the way. It's nitpicking because the power button is up right here among the other keys. I don't like that because over here you have these other keys, but the power button is separate. I like that much better. Anyway, that's literally the only problem I have with this laptop, and that's it. And oh, these light up as well. These are adjustable, I believe. Yeah, you can see them. Yep. Okay, so before we end the video, let's take a look at some of the accessories that came with the laptop. Since it's a pretty expensive laptop, we also got a bag with it, a backpack. The Asus BP1701. So it can fit up to a 17-inch laptop, and the one I got is a 16-inch, so we should be good. It's pretty good for a free backpack. I think I will be using this for a long time. But enough about that. Let's take a look at the more exciting things that we got. We got a RG, I think it's called a Gladius mouse. Let me just take that out. Yep. So let's take a look at this. That's pretty cool. I believe this is RGB as well. This lights up. We got a nice braided cable. Let's see. Yep, it is the Gladius. Okay. Got some buttons on the side as well. I don't really use a mouse much, to be honest. I prefer a controller. And this is, of course, my previous mouse that I've been using for a couple years. And we also got this, the RG Fusion 2 300. So it's a virtual 7.1, and of course there's an RGB gaming headset because, you know, nothing screams gaming like RGB lights. Okay. You know, I am not good at unboxing things. It's a good thing I don't do this for a living. Okay, you know what? Let me just set the camera down for a sec. Okay, here we go. So this is the headset. So there's RG up on top. Looks pretty nice. 7.1, so I should be able to enjoy Hexa in all its glory. Okay. This is not. Ooh, that is not going very well. Oh, it's a USB Type C. Okay. What else is in here? I guess books and stuff, but let's check in case there's something else. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, extra ear cups. These look to be a different material, cloth, I guess, and these are leather. So these should be a bit more breathable, but there won't be as much bass in these usually that I've noticed. These will have much better bass, but they won't be as breathable. You might feel sweaty if you wear these for a while. And this is, oh, it's an adapter. Nice, nice, that's good. Okay, that's useful. So I'll just plug these in, show you what they look like, and we'll end the video. Okay, so as you can see, this glows. Of course it glows, and god damn, it is changing colors pretty quickly. Oh, nice, I didn't know about this. Okay, this is a pretty cool mouse, especially considering it was free. And I'll show you the headphones as well. They glow, and it looks pretty cool. And let's also take a look at the specs of these headphones. So as you can see, these headphones have a high-res DAC. They have surround sound. I believe it's virtual. Of course, they've got the lighting, and they've got the leather cushions, and of course they have the extra cushions. And there's AI noise canceling for the mics, which should be good. And you can see here what it includes. No mic, no separate mic that you could attach. I believe it should have its own because there's a switch right there. And then of course there's a volume control. And yeah, that's about it. I would have liked RGB in the ROGI as well. Considering you've got you've got RGB in here, they could have put it there too, but whatever, I don't really mind it. You don't see the RGB lights anyway. I'll be looking at this most of the time, so it's got per key RGB, so I'm happy with that. Oh wow, okay, that was okay, I was not expecting. The timing on that was crazy. Before we end, let's also take a look. Yeah, this is the wrist rest that comes with this, and this is the wrist rest that came with the original Zephyrus that I had. It says Republic of Gamers right there. They've got the new logo, and it says defy boundaries, chart new horizons. That looks pretty cool. And yeah, this is a pretty sick laptop. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.